Weed whacker. Try again. Hi, my name's Tom. Thanks for coming to my tube, my channel, my tube wood channel. Can you stop knocking up with the blower? This episode of Gator Breaks Down Fences, sponsored to you by the H2O that is running through your body and keeping you hydrated. Cheers. Hey there, how's it going? This is Gatorkissman here, a little bit of woodworking. Well, I'm working with wood. I'm not actually making anything yet. All that fence right there, I'm prepping. And I have a goal in mind to get as many boards as I can while cutting off the useless pieces like this that are 100% pretty much no good unless you're going to do some resin fills and stuff like that, which would just be pointless on this wood because it's so old. So the idea is just to get as much wood as possible, and that is what is going on in this stack right here. Getting as much good wood out of the fence that fell down from Hurricane Dorian as possible, stacking it in sizes for future projects. And there's gonna be a lot of future projects with this wood, so if you want to find out what I use it for, definitely pay attention. It's gonna be a lot of fun. I'm burning all the other scraps right now, and it's hot. It's really humid. I'm gonna sweat a lot. Go away, son! Go away. Now, a lot of you might be wondering why I'm throwing away so many boards, and I just want to kind of give you a close-up of what you're looking at here. You have lots and lots and lots of dry rot on the sides. I mean, this fence was up for 22 years, and then you got these. So these are the screws that I'm dealing with, and as you can tell, maybe not, but they aren't even full screws. They're like rusted out so bad that you can't even pull them out. When you pull them out, you rip the wood. When you try to unscrew them, they're not even in there securely enough for the spiral to take action and pull it out. No matter how much weight you put on that drill, it's just gonna spin. So I pretty much can't even keep these. These aren't really worth keeping. There's tiny little 2x4s that, or I guess 1x4s that are just so bad off that they're not even worth keeping. But just kind of want to give you a little bit of a insight on that. And most of this stuff I'm throwing away. I am cutting out, instead of trying to unscrew all the screws and take out the staples, because they reinforced with staples probably around the same time they built it, or maybe 5 years later when it was getting weaker. But we have been cutting around. That's why some of these boards are so small. We've been cutting around the screws so I don't have to worry about taking them out. A lot of these have warps, so they're not going to be worth anything except for outdoor projects. And some of them might clean up pretty well if I sand the ever-living shit out of them, but I'm not gonna sand the ever-living shit out of anything. Not with these boards. Sanding sucks. You know what's crazy? I forgot all about this bench. Well, it sits out here by my fire most of the time. But you wanna know how I got the restored look? The weathered look? Well, I left it out in the weather for a year, and then I resanded it and did 3 more new coats of polyurethane. And I got that beautiful desired look. I made this before I did YouTube, so I thought I'd kinda show it off. I have a lot more tools now and a lot more knowledge, and the way I do things now is completely different. And if I redid that, I don't know how I'd do it, but it would look way better. Unless you really just like that look. I think it's got some charm to it. It's not a, you know, show quality piece, but for a back door or garden bench, it works just fine. Hey look, I made a dent. Look at all that wood. Oh yeah. Oh my goodness. I'm a sweaty mess, but you know what? It's worth it. Hard work, rusty and gross hands from pulling out nails, and I ended up just stopping pulling out the nails and screws. I ended up just cutting them out in smaller sections like this to get rid of all the crap. And then I tossed them in the flames. These boards are going to hell. No, I'm just kidding. They were great boards. They're going to heaven. If boards go to heaven. Do boards go to heaven? Somebody Google that. Thanks. Hey, Mom. If I die out here, I just want to tell you I love you. It's so hot. Oh, I'm melting. I'm melting. I'm melting. Well, folks, that was exciting, right? If you watched this stupid video and made it this far, give me a thumbs up. I'd appreciate it. And I'll check out your stuff too. If you got a link, leave it in the comments. And have fun. Happy Saturday. Go Gators.